Hi, everybody. Welcome in as we get your softball underway on a Wednesday. A World Series that was hoping to wrap up on Tuesday, still playing today. And there's the possibility the Bills will be playing tomorrow. This is Mackenzie Jones dropping it into very shallow right field to lead things off for South Carolina. And you got a couple of teams that have different plans. South Carolina came here hoping to play 2 games today. North Carolina got here hoping to maybe play a little bit more. And force South Carolina to play 3 and get into that if game. South Carolina, the only unbeaten team, as down to second with a stolen base is Jones. Down to third with a throw, Blythe Buzzhart at the plate. Looking at my graphics. And now off to third. Jones tagged out trying to get there. Ball popped out. Jones thought she had a chance to get the third and tagged out. So there is one away. That is shot foul over in the direction of left field. South Carolina sending Mackenzie Jones to the plate first. Blythe Buzzhart is the 2-hitter. Nyla Jordan in the 3 spot. Cameron Campbell is batting 4th. Inslee Patterson, the 5-hitter. Reese Shaw hits 6th. Zoe Springs 7th. Ava Fry is the 8-hitter. Aubrey Marinati in the 9 spot. Ava Forrest is hitting 10th. Kylie McGlohorn 11th. And Angie Rios in the 12th spot. Ground to Annie Beck, and Beck to first. Buzzhart out number 1. I'll check that 2. So 2 gone for Nyla Jordan. North Carolina with Addie Beck. In the circle behind the plate is Piper Josie. First baseman Madison Brown. Second, Kaylin Allen. The shortstop Aubrey Covington. Presley Walters is at third. Left field Paisley Hutchins. Center field Maddie Wingerter. And the right fielder is Layla Moreo. Count goes to 2-0. 2 gone, nobody aboard. Had a leadoff base hit from Jones. But picked off over at third was Jones. Buzzhart grounds into the 1-3. Strike delivered on the inside part of the plate. I hesitate to mention the weather. Maybe I need to break a routine. I brought up the weather, and the weather ain't been good. Walk given to Jordan. Cameron Campbell coming to the plate. All right, going to try it one more time. 76 degrees in Disputante. Air quality 23 and good. UV index 2 and low. Winds out of the southwest at 7, gusting to 16. We've had better than 1.5 inches of rain over the last 24 hours. 90% humidity. Ground to short. Grabbed there by Covington. She'll go over to first. Campbell's out on the 6-3, and Jordan is left aboard.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
We head to the bottom of the first, scoreless top part of the inning. 1 base hit, 1 runner stranded. Maddie Wingerton starting things off for North Carolina. In the bottom part of the inning, Piper Josie hits second. Presley Walters third. Aubrey Covington is the 4-hitter, adding back in the 5 spot. Kaylin Allen hitting 6th. Paisley Hutchins 7th. Catherine Purvis 8th. Hit by the pitch, Wingerter. And she will go to first. So North Carolina with a base runner aboard. Addie Beck hitting 5th, Kaylin Allen 6th. Paisley Hutchins is the 7-hitter. Catherine Purvis in the 8th spot. And they are still looking at Wingerter, who got hit by the pitch, flexing the elbow, the left hand and arm. Allison Lineberry, the 9-hitter. Madison Brown hitting 10th. Sadie Luther 11th, and Layla Barreo is in the 12-hole. South Carolina with Kylie McGlohorn in the circle. Behind the plate is Nyla Jordan, the first baseman. Inslee Patterson. At second, Mackenzie Jones. Shortstop, Cameron Campbell. And the third baseman is Blythe Buzzhart. Ava Fry in left. Aubrey Marnati is in center. And Zoe Springs in right. Wingerter okay. Said, Coach, listen, we're trying to get to a championship. I'll worry about the left arm later. So she is on at first. Piper Josie coming to the plate. Bottom of the first, cloudy day here in Virginia. By the weekend, though, we should have a few nice days for next weekend's Darlings and Angels World Series. I was mentioning to folks here that my iPhone weather app, where I'm staying 9 miles away, over the last 24 hours, 1/4 inch of rain. Here, 1.5 inches. 6 times more rain 9 miles away. Shot into right field. Josie on with a single. Wingerter on her way to third. She will get there safely. Hit batsman and a hit ball. And a couple of base runners on the corners. Presley Walters to the plate. Aubrey Covington moving to the on-deck circle. Resumption of play in the Bells World Series of the North Carolina-Virginia teams. A little air in the tires for Piper Josie after the steal. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate to Walters. Aubrey Covington moving to the on-deck circle. Shot over toward short, throw to first, into the dirt, in to score is Wingener. Josie rounding third, coming in to score. Walters pulling into second. And North Carolina takes the lead by 2. And that's got a conversation in the circle for Kylie McGlohorn and company. Got a long way to go in this one, but North Carolina jumping out of the early lead, trying to force an if game. Addie Peck on deck, got a base runner in second, 2 runs in. Here in the bottom part of inning number 1, Covington hitting. I don't need to bring up that it doesn't look real good, right? Beyond left field. That's something you'd rather I keep to myself. Yeah, me too. There has been so much rain since Saturday. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate to Covington. And we are all waterlogged. Only day we didn't have rain was Sunday. And did get a ton of softball in on that day. Shot towards right field. That'll drop in as a base hit. Walters rounding third. Puts on the brakes, coming home. Takes a look. Ball goes to the backstop. In to score is Walters. Covington with a throw to the plate goes to second. And it's a 3-zip North Carolina lead. And you've got another visit into the circle, and you got some finger pointing, and you got some unhappy campers. Addie Beck coming to the plate. Covington, the base runner, at second. South Carolina, the only unbeaten team coming in. North Carolina trying to change that. And here's what we do know, too, coming out of this ball game. If North Carolina wins, there will definitely be 2 more games today. If South Carolina wins, still a possibility, we play 1 more. A little bit outside with a pitch to Addie Beck. Kaylin Allen is on deck. Bottom part of inning number 1. It's become a lengthy first, 17 minutes in. Ground foul in the direction of first. Kaylin Allen on deck. Addie Beck trying to extend the bottom part of the first and extend the lead. 3-zip North Carolina advantage. Patterson, Shaw, and Springs when you get to the top of the second for South Carolina. And that one apparently hit Beck. Tried to turn away from the pitch and got popped. And she will make her way down to first. And now taking a look at Addie Beck. So Beck down to first. Couple of hit batsmen, Wing-Gerner the first, and now Beck gets popped. And she'll be given an opportunity to recover as well. I think it may be more fright than injury. Man, when you get hit in the head area, that's a scary thought for a moment. Beck wearing the helmet, so might rattle the head a little bit, but she apparently okay. And kudos to Kylie McGlohorn. South Carolina pitcher wanted to go over and check on Beck and make sure she's okay. Obviously unintentional. And it looks like Beck will be all right, goes to first. Base runner in second is Covington. North Carolina out of West Chatham, South Carolina from Saluda. Still got a Virginia team very interested in what is happening here. And by the way, if North Carolina wins this one, here is the note in regards to 3 teams with 1 loss. They will draw for the bye in Game 14. And 2 teams have played the most number of games. They will draw for the bye if all teams are playing the same number. They all draw for the bye. So let's see. North Carolina has played 1, 2, 3. This is their 4th. South Carolina, 1, 2, 3. This is their 4th. Virginia has played 1, 2, 3, 4, and today's game would be their 5th. But if I'm reading this right, every team has played 4 games. So all teams would be drawing for the bye. And I don't know how they do that. They just stick 3 pieces of paper in a hat. One says bye, the other 2 blank. You draw the bye, you get the bye. But we're a long way away from making those kind of maneuvers to determine who is playing. Still got a lot of ball game in this one, and we have seen 3-run leads overcome on many occasions over the course of this World Series. But obviously the early advantage belonging to North Carolina. Outside with a pitch, throw down to first. Able to get back safely is Peck. Kalen Allen with nobody gone, bottom of the first, 3-zip game.
Big six, here we go, babe.
Two-0 offering. Got the outside part of the plate, and the count goes 2-1. South Carolina wins over Alabama, Prince George, and Virginia. North Carolina losing in the opening round to Prince George, rolled over to first, throw to third, fielder's choice, everybody safe. Patterson making the decision at first to try to get the lead runner. And instead, everybody's safe. Bases full and nobody gone. That's got Paisley Hutchins coming to the plate. Catherine Purvis to the on-deck circle. A little bit outside with a pitch, and now talk about the pressure on McGlohorn. Bases are loaded. You walk Hutchins, you hit Hutchins, a run comes in. Swing and a miss. North Carolina, the loss to Prince George, dropped in the losers bracket. Then knocked off Alabama and Florida. Low and away with the pitch. Big pitch coming up. If you are McGlohorn, you do not want to run it to a 3-ball count. That is a foul ball in the direction of right. Back to the plate comes Hutchins. Catherine Purvis is on deck. It is cloudy and it's rather cool this morning. And I'm not taking that as a good sign right now with all the rain we've had and the very overcast start to a Wednesday morning. Into the dirt outside, count runs full. And here's that pressure pitch. Full count, bases loaded. Hutchins awaiting the McGlohorn offering. It is chopped over in the direction of first. Throw coming to the plate. Got the force out there. On the 3-2. Still full now, one gone. That's the first out in the bottom of the first. Catherine Purvis next. Allison Lineberry moving to the on-deck circle. South Carolina would like to do something that we haven't seen much this weekend, and that is turn the double play here. North Carolina trying to get runners in. Full of North Carolinians. Beck is at third, Allen at second, Hutchins at first. Back to the plate comes Purvis. 5, 6, and 7 in the South Carolina order when you get to the top of inning number 2. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. 0-2 on Purvis. Low and away, McGlohorn trying to get Purvis to chase. She lays off the pitch. And it is 1-2. I mentioned the next World Series starting Saturday. Just about the same spot, McGlohorn again. Hoping that Purvis would chase something. Count even at 2. We are supposed to be far less rain inundated next weekend. Another put out of the plate. Purvis grounding into the 1-2. Still full, but now with 2 away. South Carolina trying to get into the second with, I hate to call it minimal damage. 3 runs, pretty good start for North Carolina. But considering there were 3 into the bases full with nobody gone, South Carolina hoping to limit it to 3. On the inside part of the plate to Lineberry. Madison Brown is on deck. Strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. Well, the outfield for South Carolina. Apparently scouting Lineberry, center fielder. Aubrey Marinati is almost a right fielder. And the right fielder, Zoe Springs, way over on the line. So South Carolina anticipating Lineberry going the opposite way. Got a big gap in center field. Swing, miss, out will go Lineberry. 3 runs played. We've wrapped up the first after 29 minutes. And North Carolina by 3.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Top of the second gets underway. Inslee Patterson will start it. Reese Shaw, Zoe Springs. 2 up in the inning, 2. Reaching out, pokes it into left field. Base hit, leadoff single for South Carolina. And South Carolina, yeah, they love to get all the runs back given up in the bottom part of the first. But they want to at least get on the board here in the top of the second consecutive inning. Leadoff has gotten aboard. McKenzie did in the first. And Inslee will in the second. Inslee Patterson at first, Reese Shaw next. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate to Reese Shaw. Fouled back to the screen. Bottom of the order in the bottom of the second. Brown, Luther, and Borrello. Shaw waits. Beck delivers. Does so high and away. 1 ball, couple of strikes. Nothing in the way of a breeze. It is gentle right now. And the sky's a little lighter looking, as that one is fouled away by Shaw. And by the way, if you're asking, hey, you're going to do that fourth inning thing again? You know, where you take shout-outs in the fourth. Yeah, I think we will. It's been working okay. Ground to short. Got the 6-4, but not the 3. Shaw grounding to Covington. Able to get it over to Allen on the 6-4. Lead runner and go on runner at first with 1 away. And Zoe Springs coming to the plate. Low and away with the pitch to Springs. Ava Fry moving to the on-deck circle. Swing and miss, throw down to first. It will hop underneath the mid of Brown, traveling to right field. Shaw will take second. And Zoe Springs down with an RBI chance. Ava Fry to the on-deck circle. And reminder, love to have you as a subscriber to our YouTube channel. If you haven't already done so, please do. There should be a subscribe button nearby. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. Like to do it before we get to the next weekend. That is caught at short by Covington. Holding around second is Shaw. Springs out number 2. Two gone for Ava Fry. And another popper to short. And another catch by Covington. 4 go up, 3 go down, 1 stranded. Nobody scores. 1 South Carolina base hit in the top of the second. Brown, Luther, and Borrello as we head to the North Carolina inning 2.
You've played some travel ball, you've shared the videos. Mom and Dad can only root so much. It's time to get real interest from the colleges and scouts in your area right where you live. That's why the Showcase Series is different. We're not just another tournament, we're an advancement event where you get real-time exposure with live TV coverage of our games that get you seen directly by the coaches you want to impress from anywhere in the world. Register for events at showcaseseries.org. It's your turn at bat.
Hey, there's all the other stuff, too. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, as well as Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And if you want copies of these games, you want to Debbie them up, you want to download them, you want to send them to Grandma, Aunt Cindy Lou, Uncle Johnny. Then sign up for the premium channel. You can do all that as well. Madison Brown, bottom of the second. Sadie Luther and Layla Borreo. 2 up in the inning, 2. Ground back to McGlohorn. She'll scoop it up, go to first, get Brown on the 1-3. And there is one away. First Major League Baseball today gets underway at 12:20. Reds and Braves. Got a number of midday games for the midweek. Cards, Pirates, Twins, Phillies, Brewers, Cubs, Rockies, Red Sox, A's, Astros, Mariners, and Angels all are day games today. 1-0 pitch to Luther. Low and away, 2-0. And if you missed scores from yesterday in MLB, Marlins 6-3 over the Orioles. Guardians knock off the Tigers 5-4. Cardinals 2-1 over the Pirates. Padres pop the Nationals. 4-zip Mets, 3-2 winners over the Yankees. Rays 4-2 over the Blue Jays. Phillies beat the Twins 3-zip. Rangers the White Sox 3-2. Brewers shutting out the Cubs. 1-0. D-backs 6-2 win over the Royals. On the outside part of the plate. Red Sox beat the Rockies 6-0. Angels 5-1 over the Mariners. A's beat the Astros 8-2. And the Dodgers over the Giants 5-2. Couple of strikes delivered. Swing and a miss, and out goes Luther. That is strikeout number 2 for McGlohorn. Two going bottom of the order, Layla Borreo next. Top of the order, Maddie Wingerter. Moving to the on-deck circle, batting towards third, anticipating it. Buzzhard, she'll go to first. Get Borreo on the 5-3. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the second. We're headed to the third in a 3-zip game.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu.
High and away with the opening pitch to begin the third to Aubrey Marinati. Ava Forrest and Kylie McGlohorn due up in the inning 2. Let's see if South Carolina continues a trend. They've gotten leadoff aboard every inning thus far. On the outside part of the plate to Marinati. Count goes to 2-1. Both teams with a couple of base hits. 2 North Carolina base hits came in the first. South Carolina scattering theirs. One in the first, one in the second. Popped up to center field, and that will hop out of the mid of Maddie Wingerter. And check that, that's Catherine Purvis now in center field. So Purvis with the drop, base runner on. Ava Forrest to the plate. Kylie McGlohorn to the on-deck circle. A little bit outside with a pitch. Down to second will go Marinati. In safely with a stolen base. Rolled over to second, picked up there by Allen. Goes to first, gets the out of Forrest, but to third goes Marinati. One out with a runner in third. South Carolina trying to erase that goose egg here in the top part of the inning. And that one will hit the helmet of McGlohorn. And she'll trot down to first. Couple of base runners aboard. Angie Rijos coming to the plate. Top of the order, Mackenzie Jones. She moves to the on-deck circle. Top of the order to the plate when you get the bottom of the third underway. McGlohorn taking off for second. A couple of base runners now in scoring position. Angie Rijos with a couple of base runners aboard and is punted up and able to get to it is Josie. And Rijos with the pop out. Well, apparently it nibbled the fence. So not a pop out. Caught the fence first. Big break for Rijos. Couple of base runners are on. Three balls, couple of strikes. Here is the payoff pitch. It is chopped over in the direction of third. Walters conceding the run into the dirt with a throw. Marinati will score. McGlohorn putting on the brakes at third. Meanwhile, the second goes Rijos. And South Carolina on the board. and the tying run in scoring position here in the top of the third as we get back to the top of the order. Blythe Buzzhart of the on-deck circle, punted out in front of the plate. Suicide squeeze, getting the run in. McGlohorn will score. So Jones driving in the run on the sacrifice. And let's see what the officials are conferring about. All of that's coming back after a conversation with officials. Not a sacrifice, not a McGlohorn run. It hit the foot of Jones. So back to the plate comes Jones. Foul off pitch. It is fouled away now, a 2-strike count. Boy, that was kind of a double fake. Showing bunt, pulling back, then trying to bunt. And now I believe a 2-strike count on Jones. And she will chop it foul. So now going from bunt to a slap shot. Trying to bring in that run, McGlohorn from third. It is shot into center field, base hit, McGlohorn in. And they don't use up and out to get it. Meanwhile, going to second is Jones. Still an RBI, but not a sacrifice. It's a single. And turns it into a 3-2 game. Blythe Buzzhart to the plate, ground into a 1-3 in the first. A little low with the offering to Buzzhart. Buzzhart 0 for 1. That ground out came in the top of the first. Nyla Jordan is on deck. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at second. Not quite midway through the game and still plenty of game left for both. Both Carolinas, north and south. 2-0 pitch, too low, 3-0. And that ball getting away from Beck, traveling beyond second and coming in to score is Jones from third. Check that, Rios from third, Jones goes to third. In a 3-3 game. So North Carolina with a 3-run first, South Carolina with a 3-run third. And we are tied up here in the top part of inning number 3. Blythe Buzzhart trying to bring in Jones. Beck trying to shut down Buzzhart. High with a pitch and a walk is given. And Buzzhart will just trot on down to second. Nyla Jordan with a walk in the first. Cameron Campbell moving to the on-deck circle. And a shot up the middle. Ricochets off the mid of Covington. Jones is in. Meanwhile, on her way to second is Jordan. Buzzhart at third, and South Carolina claims the lead. Great effort by Covington just to get there and get a mid on it. Cameron Campbell, pitch high and away. Campbell wrapped into a 6-3 in the first. Inslee Patterson on deck. Here's the Peck pitch. A little bit inside. North Carolina trying to get to the bottom of the third when the 1, 2, and 3 hitters will come to the plate. That is popped up to center field. Base hit. Buzzhart in. Rounding third. Jordan throw to first. Able to get back safely is Campbell. 2 more runs in. Inslee Patterson to the plate. A little bit outside with a pitch to Patterson. Patterson with a single in the second, back to the plate in the third. Got the double play, scooped up by Covington, fires over to first. Gets Campbell and Patterson. Well, there's still a 3-run lead. It now belongs to South Carolina. North Carolina looking to chip into the advantage in the bottom of the third.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Top of the order, bottom of the third, Maddie Wingeter to start it for North Carolina. Piper Josie and Presley Walters due up in the inning, too. A 6-run third inning for South Carolina. And the Carolina team still with a 3-run lead, but now South. Wingeter hit by a pitch in the first, came in and scored a run. A little bit outside with a pitch to Wingeter. Piper Josie on deck, count runs full at 3-2. Shot towards short. It'll be scooped up by Campbell. Goes to first. Gets the out of Wingeter on the 6-3 putout. One out for Piper Josie. Josie with a single in the first. Chops at the pitch from McGlohorn. South Carolina in the fourth, mid part of the order. Shaw, Springs, and Fry, and yep, your shout-outs coming up in the fourth as well. Hopefully you've got those creative thinking caps on. You've been working on just the perfect shout-out. And we'll do that in the fourth inning. Fouled away. By the way, let me say, too, on a sad note, Latrell Sanders, who played for Coastal Alabama South last year, one of the teams that we cover in basketball, killed in a car wreck yesterday down in northwest Florida. So to Latrell's family and friends, our thoughts and prayers with you. Popped up on the infield by Josie. Over to make the catch is Buzzard, and there's two going. Two gone for Presley Walters. Walters reached on an E6 and came in and scored one of the 3 first inning North Carolina runs. Into the strike zone with the opening pitch. Aubrey Covington is on deck. Shaw, Springs, and Fry in the fourth for South Carolina. A little less pressure on South Carolina, unbeaten, so they don't want to, but they can absorb a loss. That got Blue right in the middle of the chest pad. Says he's okay, though. Was doing a JUCO World Series in Grand Junction, Colorado. Of course, the speed of the pitch may be a little more than in Ponytails Xplay. Caught the umpire right in the chest protector and looked like he'd been shot. Took 2 steps back and went flat on his back. Wound up being okay, but just that initial shock, kind of like a Kevlar vest, absorbing the impact of the bullet, still stings a little bit. McGlohorn thinking that was a K and was headed to the dugout. Had yanked off the headgear and was thinking that was out number 3. But Blue saying it's a little bit outside, and the count evens at 2. 3 balls, couple of strikes, same thing. McGlohorn thinking it was a K. That's one. Right down the middle and out will go Walters. 7 straight retired by McGlohorn as we head to the 4th and to your shout-outs. Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Perhaps got it. Long throw over, and he got it. We head to the top of the 4th. It's the mid part of the order coming to the plate. Reshaw pops it up right side and is fouled away. It was over the shoulder of Madison Brown at first. And might have got some mid on him and ricocheted off the mid. You see a text number there on your scoreboard. That's what we're going to do in the 4th. If you are new to our shout-outs, well, let me give you some guidelines. You text me 334-488-1385. It is the number on your scoreboard. And I read them. That's it in its simplistic form. But here's what we're looking for in the shout-out. Who is it to? Who is it from? Where are you watching from? If you're watching at work and boss is cool with that, stick that on there. We'll give them some free publicity for being so kind. Dropped into center field. Reshaw with a leadoff single. Let's see, anything else? Got a little watch party going on. Heck, even if it's not an organized watch party. Want to snap a photo? Somehow get us in the picture. The iPhone, the iPad, the big screen. Stick that on there too and caption it, text it as well to 334-488-1385. And that's how we'll work shout-outs. Shaw taking second. And we do it only in the 4th inning. So right now you got 6 outs. 6 outs to shout. Base runner in scoring position for Zoe Springs. A little high with a pitch to Springs with Shaw on. Fry is on deck. A little high and inside with a toss to Springs. She'll go down to first with a walk. And a couple of base runners aboard. Ava Fry to the plate. Aubrey Marnani moving to the on-deck circle. And coach going out and have a conversation with Addie Beck. Shout out says, so proud of you girls, Team South Carolina. We love you, Cam. Number 4, love Mom, Zach, and Leanne. Thanks, Mom, Zach, and Leanne. 334-488-1385. New pitcher coming in. Addie Beck will leave. And the new pitcher is Kaylin Allen. Putting together the Beck numbers, she'll work 3 innings. Face a total of 19. No strikeouts, 1, 2, 3 walks. And gives up 6 hits and thus far 6 runs. So Addie Beck, 3 innings worked, 19 face, no strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 hits, 6 runs, 2 on, and 1 hit batsman. And Kaylin Allen getting her final warm-up tosses in before resuming the top part of the 4th. Ava Fry coming to the plate. Aubrey Marnati and Ava Forrest due up in the inning, too. Six hits now in the game for South Carolina. Kaylin Allen stepping in. Ava Fry, who popped out the short 0 for 1 in the game. It is back to Allen. Bare hands, goes to first, gets the out, but the sacrifice will move runners over. One out, 2 aboard. Aubrey Marnati coming to the plate. Ava Forrest moving to the on-deck circle. Inside with a pitch to Marnati. Marnati reached on an E8, stole a base, and came in and scored a run. Bottom of the 4th, Covington, Beck, and Allen for North Carolina. Couple of base runners aboard. Now we're 10 into the game. And I see the play in the bells has wrapped up. We'll find out who in a moment. That is fouled back to the screen. One away, couple of base runners aboard. Aubrey Marnati at the plate. Ava Forrest in the on-deck circle. Got the out over at first. The run comes in. Shaw Springs will make her way to third. So Marnotti picks up the RBI. Zoe Springs goes to third. There's 2 gone. And now a 7-3 ball game. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate to Forrest. Kylie McGlohorn moving to the on-deck circle. That is ground to third. Fielded by Walters. Goes to first. Forrest out. Left on is Springs, and 1 run is in. One out, bottom of the fourth. Aubrey Covington grounding into the 4-3. I am really multitasking at the moment. My apologies. Trying to get a game in place. They've kind of rearranged things schedule-wise. Compliments of all this nasty weather we've been having. And while doing my game, I am scheduling another game, which means that who knows what that game is going to look like. Based on me trying to do multiple things at one time, and I'm not really good at one at one time. Over to first, and that is Beck with the fly out to Patterson. 2 gone, Kalen Allen next. Oops, did not see that. See, that's part of the problem when you're trying to multitask. There we go. Bottom of the fourth, 2 gone. Popped up by Allen, and able to make the over-the-shoulder catch was Campbell. And tell you what, since I had to multitask, couldn't get the shout-outs, we'll extend it into the 5th when we return on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
We head to the top of the 5th. Okay, my apologies. Was trying to get a game put in place for over on Field 2, a resumption of Prince George and Louisiana. Do that while giving you coverage of this one, and skipped the last half of the 4th with your shout-outs. Hit by the pitch is McGlohorn. So she's been to the plate twice and got popped twice. Angie Rios and Mackenzie Jones coming to the plate. Let's get to shout-outs. Shout-out to North Carolina, number 4, Aubrey Covington from her Meemaw and Pop in Robbins, North Carolina. We're so proud of you. You all are playing awesome. We love you. Go North Carolina. Let's go Paisley Hutchins. Kingdom Athletic Club is cheering you back in North Carolina. Thanks to the Kingdom Athletic Club. Did I say Kingsman? If I did, my apologies. Kingdom Athletic Club. And I think that's got us set. At the moment, down to second goes McGlohorn. And we'll extend those shout-outs at least halfway through the inning, since I kind of neglected you for the last half of the prior inning. Ground to short, Covington's got it, goes to first, gets the out. McGlohorn, ball winds up in the dirt, and McGlohorn will come in and score. Ground out for Jones, and there's 2 gone. Two gone with Blythe Buzzard coming to the plate. Buzzard ground into a 1-3 and walked. Nyla Jordan moving to the on-deck circle. When you get to the bottom of the 5th, Hutchins, Purvis, and Lineberry all 2 up. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. Couple of strikes on Buzzard. She was the 2nd out of the 1st inning. And walked with nobody gone in the 3rd. A little bit outside with a pitch. Strike 3. Got the outside part, Buzzard is fan. 1 run in. We head to the bottom of the 5th. North Carolina down by 5.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Picked up by McGlohorn coming out of the circle. Hutchins will ground into the 1-3 to begin the bottom of the 5th. One away, Catherine Purvis next. Allison Lineberry to the on-deck circle. On the outside part of the plate to Purvis, top of the 6th for South Carolina. As Jordan, Campbell, and Patterson all come into the plate. Hey, thanks for the shout-outs, by the way. Great to have you watching. Wherever you may be watching the game, it is our pleasure. to have you on the other end of the broadcast. My golly, if you weren't doing that, I mean, what's the point? I mean, I get to see some great softball, but you're there and we appreciate that. Outside with the offering to Purvis. Oops, you've got a link. Trying to multitask, and you've got a link on your scoreboard. But I mean, you can use it if you want, but probably won't do you much good. Let me get that down. Outside with a pitch to Purvis. All right, there you go. Didn't I mention earlier my inability to walk and chew gum at the same time? And it's driven towards right field, and the catch made. Leaping snag by Mackenzie Jones. And let's see if that is still Jones, if she'll turn her back. I don't know if it is Jones. Might be Angie Rijos. But either way, you've got a great catch at second for out number 2. Strike delivered on the inside part of the plate to Allison Lineberry. Madison Brown on deck. On the outside part of the plate. Nothing in 2 on Lineberry, who struck out in the first. Low and away with the offering. Jordan, Campbell, and Patterson in the 6th. Swing and a miss, and Lineberry will strike out. We are headed to the 5th in an 8-3 game.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu.
Top of the 6th gets underway. South Carolina trying to pad the lead. North Carolina trying to keep it at 5. Nylan Jordan, Cameron Campbell, and Inslee Patterson. 2 up in the inning, 2. That is down the third baseline, but foul. Nice diving effort to get there by Walters. Gonna have to get one of those, what are they, Tide Pods All the mud and Virginia clay picked up in these jerseys and trousers. Jordan with a walk and a single. Chases that one, dropped. Josie goes to first. She'll get the out, and there's one away. Cameron Campbell next. Campbell 1 for 2 in the game with a pair of RBIs. Around into a 6-3 in the first. Singled and drove in a couple of runs in the third. Moving outside with a pitch to Campbell. Inslee Patterson on deck, bottom of the order. When you get to the North Carolina 6th. Into the strike zone, and out will go Campbell. And that is back-to-back Ks for Allen. By the way, final numbers in the ball game for starting pitcher Addie Beck. Worked 3 innings, faced 19. No strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 hits, 7 runs. Didn't have the run total. Allows a total of 7. And hit 1. Allen has allowed another run, and it was the hitter she hit. Ground by Patterson. Back to Allen, shoots it over to first. It is a 1-2-3, top of the 6th, North Carolina. Needing 5 to tie and 6 to win in the bottom of the inning. Just about all white, Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Madison Brown will start it off. She'll send the first pitch foul. Two big innings in the ballgame. North Carolina with a 3-run first, and then South Carolina with a 6-run third. And those have been the innings that have made the difference in the ballgame. If South Carolina wins, Virginia awaits. If North Carolina comes from behind, then we got some byes to draw. Fouled away again by Brown. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us TikTok, Threads, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Sign up for the premium channel. You can get copies of the game, watch them for a year. Not just these games, any game for a year on the website. That's access to more than 900 ball games. You get bored in the middle of the night. Strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Can't find anything on the tube you want to watch. Well, you've got access to all kinds of stuff. It just kind of opens your world to an entirely new breed of sports. Sadie Luther struck out. One hops into third, knocked down by Buzzhart. Won't be able to get into first in time, and Luther is on. So a base runner report for Layla Borreo. Top of the order moves to the on-deck circle. And regardless of who wins, it's been a great year. If you got here, it's a great season. You get to the last day of the World Series, it's been a great season. And if you win it all, well, it's been a sensational year. One out, one aboard. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. Count evens at 1. Layla Borreo ground into a 5-3 in the second inning. Got a couple of strikes on Borreo. The Glowhorn with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts in the game. Swing and miss, strike 3, and Borreo goes down. And North Carolina down to their last out. Top of the order, Maddie Winggerter coming to the plate. Winggerter got hit by a pitch in the first, ground into a 6-3 in the third. Piper Josie hoping to come to the plate. And my camera's sitting back there, and every foul-off pitch is impactful. Just kind of a precarious spot it's sitting in, trying to get a look between the mesh. Chases one low and away. And Winggerter upset with herself. North Carolina down to their last out, last strike. Base runner at first. Winggerter awaits. Outside with a pitch, McClowhorn trying to nibble the edges. One-two pitch, swing and a miss, ball game over. South Carolina advances. A great year will end for North Carolina. As this one is over. North Carolina, couple of hits, couple of errors, leaving 4 on. All 3 runs came in the first. And for South Carolina, 6 hits, 3 stranded, 1 error committed, a 6-run third, and then tacked on a run each in the 4th and 5th. South Carolina stays unbeaten. Virginia, the only thing left between they and an unbeaten mark. But Virginia's got plans of their own. We're taking on the biggest piece of hardware here. Do we have 1 or do we have 2 more Ponytail games to go? We'll know shortly. South Carolina wins this one. Thanks for watching. For all the folks with Prince George County, with Dixie Softball and JockJive, I'm Robert Williamson. So long, everybody.